Merry Christmas. It's the Daily Beat on KBEY 103.9. It's our final one before Christmas and before the New Year. So Dakota Morrissiey, how you doing? He's the news editor at DailyTrib.com. And you getting ready for Christmas, Dakota?
Yeah, man, I'm excited to have a few days off and take it easy.
Are you a last-minute shopper when it comes to Christmas shopping?
Absolutely.
That's the only way to do it. It's exhilarating, isn't it?
No, it's stressful.
Yeah, it is. All right, so let's talk about some of the news that happened this past week here in the Highland Lakes. And they have announced that they're going to start the search back up for Marble Falls Volunteer Fire Chief Michael Phillips, who went missing in the July 4th weekend floods. And Granite County Task Force decided they're going to go back looking again.
Yes, we learned last week that plans were in the works to renew the search for Chief Phillips, who, just a reminder, went missing back in July. He was one of the people to get up early in the morning when it was still dark during the floods that devastated Central Texas. He hopped in his vehicle and he was responding to a distress call, and he were swept away on Cow Creek. His vehicle was recovered and he was not. And he's one of the few. There's hardly anybody who's still missing, actually, from the floods.
So do we know where they're going to be searching?
They're pulling out all the stops. I spoke with Chief Deputy Alan Trevino. He said they're bringing in like a special task force. Granite County would help. Marble Falls area will help. Everybody's going to be on board. Travis County. They're using aerial images. They're using drones. They're going into Lake Travis. They're following the length of Cow Creek. They've already done an extensive search. They were doing something very similar, but they're just going to renew it and see if they can uncover anything else. From what I understand, there's even some kind of new technology development, like just in the last few months, that could help them maybe find him.
All right, so the search for Chief Phillips continues, and you can read more at DailyTrib.com. All right, so in northeast Granite County, you may be hearing bombs. What's this all about? Bomb sounds in northeast Granite County.
Yeah, earlier this week, I saw on Facebook, some people talking about hearing some rumbling or feeling some rumbling, and a little bit of digging showed that actually there's some bomb testing, some bombing run exercises happening up by Fort Hood. So
just northeast of there, just north.
Yeah, as the crow flies, we like people in Bertram are reporting these rumblings. So we're talking over 30 miles as the crow flies from Fort Hood, and people are still feeling that. So if that gives you an idea of how powerful these bombs are, it's pretty crazy.
And they're expecting that to go through today?
Yes, until I believe noon today, you could still be hearing these rumbles. It started on Monday. And just for any, military nerds out there, these are B-52 bombers, and they're dropping 500-pound munitions. So it's pretty crazy that people in our area are feeling it from that far out.
You can read more about the bomb sounds in northeast Granite County, DailyTrib.com, DailyTrib.com/subscribe. All right, Dakota, so the city of Granite Shoals back in the news, and there was recently an internal complaint that was lodged in the city of Granite Shoals. What was the complaint?
Yeah, it's very vague because of the nature of the issue. They don't want to say too much, but to our understanding, an employee of the city made a complaint saying they were worried about the salary of the city manager, about some recent fire equipment purchases, and about some travel reimbursements. And the city took that seriously, from what I understand. Our reporter, Macy Cottingham, spoke with them, and their statement said that the city officials themselves are the ones that brought this investigation up. They want it to be looked into. We don't know the details of it, but the city council has decided to pass this along to, Granite County to investigate. So we don't have a ton of answers, but we do know that an outside agency, Granite Shoals is its own entity, but you're going to have potentially the Granite County Sheriff's Office coming in, looking at these claims and seeing if there's any merit to them.
All right, so read more about this complaint at DailyTrib.com. And speaking of, you mentioned Macy, part of the team.
Yes.
There's a new team member for DailyTrib.com. Who's the new team member?
Yeah, this is historic. You've got me, you've got Macy Cottingham, and now we have Caden Sen, who is covering our Granite area. Keep an eye out for his stories. It's really cool that we're going to be able to provide more coverage now. I'm really excited to have this much manpower.
And this means you're the old man of the group, right, Dakota?
Dude, I feel so old. I'm not even that old.
Welcome to the club, man.
I know, I'm talking to them, but it's exciting.
All right, so read of what the news team has cobbled together, DailyTrib.com. And Dakota, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you in the new year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, man, and Merry Christmas to everyone listening.
Merry Christmas. It's DailyTrib.com and the Daily Beat on KBEY 103.9.